12 storytellers are set to bare their COVID-19 secrets in Hamilton's latest 6-minute memoir. Organizer Anne Bokma joins us now with more. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Annette.
So I'll get the information out there right away. I am one of these 12 storytellers, and I'm so eager to hear the others because it's like things we were afraid to say during the pandemic.
Thank you so much for being one of the storytellers. I just heard your story last night. We pre-recorded them, and it's quite interesting what you confess.
Yes, I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, this is something that you have been doing for a couple of years now, where you're doing these 6-minute memoirs, where normally you gather people in and you get people up on stage bearing their souls. But of course, because of COVID, it's all on Zoom this time.
That's right. Yeah, and so I've been doing this for almost 9 years, Annette, in the city. And
9 years. Wow, that time has flown.
And you've supported it all along. Thank you. We've had about 300 storytellers over 9 years. The last 3 events have been on Zoom. The last one attracted 400 households. You know, people from across the country participate, and we have some high-profile folks like Catherine Bradbury, who's author of a new popular memoir, Rona Maynard, the former editor of Chatelaine. We have MP Matt Green. We have you. And then we have people who, you know, regular folks who just have a story to confess about how they've gotten through this incredible experience we've all been through.
Right, and you can see this, you can get tickets for it. It's Friday night at 7:30, correct?
Yep, Friday night at 7:30. Just Google 6-minute memoir and you'll find it. All the proceeds go to charity, and this year, half the proceeds are going to the Woodland Cultural Center, which is restoring the former Mohawk residential Indian school and turning it into a museum.
Great cause, great cause. Now, when you first started these 6-minute memoirs, I remember thinking, what a cool idea. But you have do you have any repeat performers that come back on? They just kind of get addicted to it? Because I know after doing it, I'm like, okay, I want to do another one of these.
Shall I tap into you next year?
Yes.
There are few favorite people who I call upon who I know will deliver a fantastic story. And then there are complete new. You know, I have a 6-minute memoir writing course that I do online, and some people will tell a story in there, and it's just an incredible story that I feel needs to be again to a wider audience. And I also have just launched a 6-minute memoir podcast, and my very first one is coming out this week. And that's a local Hamilton person who tells a very compelling story about coming out to his parents and thinking he might be rejected. And the story turns out to be quite different. So I'm passionate about telling stories, about being vulnerable, about sharing the truth of their lives. And that's what's going to happen on Friday night when 12 people do just that.
Okay, and I love the topics that you pick too, because they're all kind of all over the place. They're on relationships, they're on jobs, they're on all kinds of things.
Yeah, I mean, we've had queer love stories, we've had people telling stories about their parents, about their most embarrassing moment, about the first time they've done something. It's really kind of fun picking those topics and trying to find one that people will reveal something about themselves, because I think the very best stories show some kind of change in a person. And many of the stories tend to focus on childhood stuff or parents, or many people revert back to their childhood stories, things that shaped them when they were young. And often these stories are pretty profound. They're often about life and death and love and all those big themes.
Okay, and we'll find out more Friday night at 10 o'clock, at 7:30. Tickets are $10, so we'll get that information up on screen at CHCH TV. Thanks very much, Anne. Good luck.
See you Friday night, Annette.